And former President Trump made a number of claims during his speech. He discussed everything from domestic and international issues to his political power.
And Nick Smith is here to do some fact-checking of that announcement.
Ooh, he said a whole lot. So we're just going to try.
There's a lot to check. We'll check back in with you in an hour.
You know it exactly. We'll do a whole segment on that. There's a lot to talk about, but we do want to break it down and actually provide you with some context. We've picked 3 items to fact-check, beginning with former President Trump's comments about the Republicans he endorsed in the midterms. Mr. Trump says 232 of the candidates he endorsed won and 22 lost. That rounds out to about an 80% success rate out of the 254 endorsements. While mostly true, this statement is missing some key context. Many of the candidates were running in safe red districts, so the races weren't competitive. Out of nearly 30 Senate candidates Mr. Trump endorsed, 6 won the primary or general election, with candidates like Blake Masters, Leora Levy, and Adam Laxalt, Dr. Mehmet Oz, and Don Bullock all losing. The second claim we are checking gas prices. Mr. Trump said we were at $1.87 for a gallon of gas, and now it's sitting $5, $6, $7, and $8. This statement is misleading, and here's why. During the early months of the pandemic, gas prices dropped to $1.87 or lower, but that's because we were largely staying at home and demand plummeted. Now the current average, according to Gas Buddy, is about $3.75 for a gallon of regular gas. California averages out at the highest at about $5.32 a gallon because of state rules and taxes. There may be rural or remote communities more than that, but $7 and $8 for gas is a little bit off the table. Now let's check the former president's claims about the success of his border wall. He said, quote, "When the wall was finished, that's how we set all these records. We have records that nobody can even compete with right now." Well, according to Customs and Border Protection, more than 450 miles of the wall had been completed under Mr. Trump, but 280 more miles had not been completed. Some of the work also involved reinforcing previous barriers. Now, the United States shares a border that's more than 1,900 miles long with Mexico. So simple math rules that this is simply not true. Now, U.S. Customs and Border Protection have said that they have set a record for the number of apprehensions at the border at more than 235,000 migrant encounters.
Just in a month, though.
Yeah.
Just in the past month. Wow.
And we had a record in the last fiscal year of more than 2 million coming in for the first time.
Absolutely. And there seems to be no signs of this slowing.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.